Alright, let's talk about the Christian Pulisic drama. According to AC Milan, they're frustrated and annoyed that Mauricio Pochettino and the USMNT played Christian Pulisic through an ankle injury in their friendly match versus Australia. Going as far as to say Mauricio Pochettino did was unsustainable, unacceptable, and unjustifiable because he played Pulisic in a quote-unquote meaningless friendly against Australia. This is garbage. I think this is garbage from AC Milan. To come out and publicly scrutinize the USMNT and Mauricio Pochettino for playing their captain in a quote-unquote meaningless friendly, obviously meaningless to AC Milan because they didn't play, is garbage. It is unjustifiably garbage. Let's just start at the top. Christian Pulisic hurt his hamstring in the match after getting chopped down. Actually, early in the match, he took a kind of like scissor kick to his ankle, got up and was fine. So it wasn't the ankle that was even bothering him. Look, it sucks, but injuries are a part of this sport. Second, there's just an inherent risk in playing sports. It's a part of sports. Injuries suck, but they're there because we're human. And I haven't seen any other team treat this stuff the way that AC Milan has. I mean, legit, in the Ecuador game, and Stupiñán, their player, got hurt and left the match before halftime, wasn't seen again for Ecuador. We didn't hear a peep. Was that not a meaningless game? Was that not the same situation? There's just inherent risk to getting injured anytime a player steps on the field. I haven't seen Marmoush in Manchester City getting on Egypt for his injury. Also, for AC Milan to call this game meaningless is just a little snobby to not only everybody that was in attendance, but also for the USMNT. A country who is hosting the World Cup, who is only going to play friendlies for the rest of the year because they already qualified because they're hosting. So with this crappy, meaningless friendly thing that they added in here, every game is meaningless for the US then. And therefore, Christian Pulisic shouldn't be building chemistry with any of his teammates, shouldn't be playing in any of these games, and should just walk into a World Cup in the group stage with no preparedness. And my final point is it takes two to tango. Every player has a chance to say no to playing. Christian Pulisic already proved that this summer in the games that quote-unquote do matter, the Gold Cup, he didn't want to be there. He only wanted to play in the friendlies. So he clearly thought he was fine enough to play on the ankle. So AC Milan sent him away. Look, there are plenty of examples of guys not going to their international teams literally this window. Caicedo is a great example. He wasn't good enough to play, so he didn't go. And Chelsea and him came to that decision together. AC Milan and Christian Pulisic came to this decision that he was fine enough to go to the national team. They're just upset that it didn't go their way. But those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.